this brilliant online journal article, which is great for the essay. I think there's parts where I just have to change the wording.
Are you going to cite and reference it?
Well, as long as I don't copy it word by word, it should be okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have to paraphrase it and cite and reference it. Otherwise, you will get accused of plagiarism. Plagiarism.
Plagiarism is a serious issue that we all need to be concerned about. Here's an XJTLU tutor to explain why.
Okay, so why shouldn't you plagiarize? What's the big deal anyway? Well, part of the reason is it's unfair to the people who've already done the work, those who've done the research and put in all the time and effort. When you just copy their words and not acknowledge where it comes from, it's like saying you did all that work. And that's not really true, is it? So in a way, it's kind of like stealing, right? And so you really do need to cite properly. Also, when you don't cite properly, when you plagiarize, it's wasting your time. You know, whether you plagiarize from an academic article or a website or a textbook, or even if you copy from your friend or roommate, it's not showing us, your tutors, what you've actually learned. And so we're not able to help you if you have some misunderstanding about a topic, because we don't know what you actually know. So it's a waste of time, right? So it's really very important that you do take the time to properly cite things and to follow all the guidelines that we are teaching you right now.
Citation involves giving full acknowledgement of sources from which you have quoted and used ideas. Even if you have paraphrased something, you must still acknowledge the source. Depending on the system you use, a citation might be a brief author acknowledgement and the publication date in the text of your work. Full details of all the sources you have cited should be put in the reference list or a bibliography at the end of the work. Remember that there are many different methods of citing and referencing. It is essential that you check with each of your tutors for details of what referencing method they expect you to use. For Year 1 EAP at Language Center in XJTLU, we use the Harvard system, and most academic departments of school use that as well. If you are not confident with citing and referencing, remember that there is lots of help available.
Right, I'm almost finished. I just have the citing and the referencing to do, but it shouldn't take too long.
Well, best of luck. You have got 20 minutes left, and the referencing took me over 2 hours last night. Alright, I finished to upload my essay right now, and I'm sure this really could help you a lot. And I'm going for lunch. Good luck to you.
Okay, thanks. See you later.
You're welcome. See you later.
See you later.
Referencing is an integral part of your academic work and not simply something to do at the last minute. Keep this in mind when doing your research. Record details of all the sources you use. Allow yourself plenty of time. The referencing process will take longer than you think. Make sure you understand which system you need to use and find the help that you need from your tutor or librarian. Look at the available guidelines for the referencing system you are using. Your tutor or librarian can help to provide you with this. Be accurate and consistent. Otherwise, you will lose marks on your paper. And finally, take pride in your citing and referencing. These are standard, scholarly conventions which we all have to use.
Okay.
Well, the referencing wasn't perfect, but I'm pleased with my work and I'm sure it will be easier next time.
I cannot believe how badly I've done. They said some of my essay was okay, but they've said lots about my poor citing and referencing. I left out dates, publishers, and I forgot that you have to cite and reference the web pages.
Well, have you learned from it?
I'm definitely going to leave more time for citing and referencing next time.